Hi all. Well, it's Memorial Day and it's finally stopped raining. Update on the garden. As you can see, the garden got a new layer of straw, actually. 4 bales of straw, as I hear me squishing. So much rain in the last 2, almost 3 weeks. I told Mark today that March and April we were in a drought because we didn't get enough rain, and Mother Nature in May said, hold my beer. First week, March, here's 6 inches. Boom. And then goes April, here's 7 inches. And then May goes, you know what? It's a holiday week coming up. I got to give it more. So, yeah, drought is gone. You can see the wetness and so much rain, so much rain. But some things have loved it, some not. As you can, my columbine, didn't really love all that rain, but it has a bunch of the flowers and the seed pods. So, yay. Peppers seem to like it. Once we got the straw down to help soak up all the excess water. So, but yeah, peppers are coming along. Sherry eats these jalapenos. They're getting nice and big. Oh, that one's a couple inches long. Yep, nice and big. Got some bells going too. I got a tiny little eggplant started. Hopefully it will get pollinated. Now the zucchini absolutely loved all the rain. The guys woke up, and these guys tripled in size. And I got a little bitty zucchini down there. Just need to get bigger and then make sure it gets pollinated. So some of the cucumbers absolutely loved it. Japanese did. Mark's whites really loved all that rain. But they're sitting on cinder blocks, so they don't get to absorb all on the ground. So, because we learned that our first year. But some of them really loved it. Nutristim, it's been doing its job. I had to cut off some of the flowers that were infested, but it's doing its job. And these guys are starting to grab at squishy. There is so much water. So, yeah, they're doing a lot better. Some of the tomatoes really loved it. Almost everybody has hit their top ring. I had to come through and readjust all the clips. But everybody's got flowers. And everybody's above the top rings. Well, some of the Amishes aren't, but everybody is loaded with flowers. I haven't seen any toms yet, but like I said, it's been raining nonstop. And Mark just got done mowing because we only got rain in the morning yesterday and none today. So he mowed because God knows when we go to the wedding, we'll hide it on Saturday and come back, it will be too thick and too long so he mowed it today. Some of the flowers really liked it. The straw, I learned, kind of close up. They're starting to open back up. Some of these, when it gets too much rain, and it's like they protect their pollen. So Africans really love that. So, but yeah, some of the herbs are coming along. They're doing good. Blackberry is still loaded. They're taking their sweet time, but they're coming along. My moonflower is struggling, but it's coming. That one is. And my lilies are starting to get their flower heads. That moonflower, something's just eating the heck out of it. No purples have opened yet, but my oranges. Hello, are you the one that's laying all the eggs? Huh? Got Got lots of eggs on here, and the other one like this. I've read that ladybugs lay their eggs next to aphid eggs. So when their larvae hatch, they eat the aphids. But we checked this type of milkweed, no eggs, onyx yet, but even though I've seen a couple. So, black-eyed Susan, it looks like her flower heads are starting. Mark was so excited when he just walked in. He goes, "You see how many raspberries I got?" And he's got that one, and that's he's already eaten two. The first one he liked, the second one said was real tart. So, and then he was like, "Hey, what flower is this?" Yeah, I can show you without Jakey. I'm like, "Clover." Oh, clover was white. I said, "Clover is red, purple, white." I said, "I planted the mix." And of course, Jakey. Jakey, the little bird killer. Two little fledglings. One escaped, one didn't. Oh well, I tried to save, but only managed to save one. But, yeah, that's how this is going. I'll go out front. Oh, you are full. Look at all those flowers. Bee balm, Jamie, still no flowers yet. You're so lucky your bee balm has flowered. These sweet potatoes Mike didn't want, so I'll probably take to BJ at 62 Twist. Everything's so water. I had just dumped all these over. I forgot they didn't have holes and they were full of water. Like this one here too. That's some of the compost for Sharon and Tony. All right, good. You can tell the ground is still real blah, even though it's a muddy mess. Everybody, we did get mulch on. We don't use regular mulch. We use cedar mulch because cedar also helps deter some bugs. So, but we got more chips on these. Something tried to dig down there and broke that one. So, but I haven't seen any more flowers. We've been picking those off because they're not ready for flowers. These cucumbers really didn't seem to like all the rain. They're just taking their sweet, sweet time. Oh well. This borage is open too. Bees were just all over it. These tomatoes, some really liked it and some not. I had to come out here and readjust all their clips too. They'll have flowers also. Sweet potatoes really loved all the rain. They're finally grabbing onto the fence. Hopefully, I was hoping I could get my other ones out here before we left for the wedding, but it's not going to happen. Sharon and I gave Sharon a bunch of clips, and we've been clipping the pumpkins. Got a couple more pumpkins, but hopefully they'll get pollinated. These guys are, they're just taking their sweet time. Now this one's really bloomed up too. And these ones are the smaller ones. I can't remember the name. They're just a gourd, so they started climbing and started clipping. So Canaans all love the rain. So much rain. Oh, so these sunflowers, you can't even see the sticks. But a lot of them are getting their flower heads. So, yeah. And all these bird-dropping sunflowers all love the rain. The fig and the elderberry did too. Nice and big and bushy. Fig is looking really good. Back there, Rue, your avocados that she gave me have 4 because the one Heidi gave me died. When we came back from Florida, something had destroyed it. The only thing I've noticed that really didn't like a whole lot of the rain was the wild sunflowers and here and there. These guys are just too much. They're just droopy. They need to dry out. These guys, they're struggling, but these were all just, we're not sure if they're going to survive tomatoes, and some of them are doing really good, some not. Got a nice sized bell pepper going on those. Garlic. Same, something sleeping there at night. Can't figure out what it is. These cucumbers are trellising really well. I just came through and did clips on them. So, get back from the wedding. Mark might have some cucumbers started. Kohlrabi here didn't like all the rain. The radishes didn't like all the rain. Dragontail, you're not supposed to be flowering yet. They're supposed to get big and bushy. Now the radish comes from the flower. So, I don't know. It's a weird year. These Mexican sunflowers all love the rain. I'm starting to see some flower heads starting on there. And here. Yeah, little flower heads are starting. Yay. Monarch, I've seen, it's been flying over them, but no flowers yet. This garlic is looking better. That tomato is getting, I'm not sure. That just started growing in there. Yeah, I'm going to have to get another. I think I might have to cage you. Getting big. So that's pretty much how the garden is. Most part, it survived all the rain. Needless to say, southern Indiana is no longer in a drought. And another reason, I'm so glad we sold this. Because it is, I used to fight the flooding so much. Oh, it looks like they came and mowed over here. They didn't mow the swamp. You can see they mowed, and the big old square, they couldn't get the garden where my old garden was. It's just soaking. It's like a swamp. That's what we call a swamp. Without having a garden there, it just collects water. It is a swamp. You can see the water. I don't miss that. I don't have to mess with it no more. I have enough stress now with trying to keep everything else alive, but that's one less thing for us to have to deal with. So I hope everybody's gardens survived the rain. Ours is coming along, so hopefully next week I'll be late doing the video coming back from the wedding, so we're gonna make a couple pit stops, see a good friend has cancer, so my video next week probably be a little late since I need to go visit and say my goodbyes, and she's got stage 4 cancer, so next Monday's video probably won't happen, so it'll be 2 weeks hopefully, but that's hopefully everything will come back and it will survive, and I'll have some tomatoes and zucchinis and other stuff. All right, y'all, have a safe Memorial Day. See you in a couple weeks. Bye.